What up, y'all? Sticks and politics. Okay, so what I'm going to be talking about today is women with high body counts and should a man care. Ladies, pay attention to this. Alright, so when you're looking for a girlfriend or a potential wife, it's a lot like going out and buying a car. Imagine going to a dealership and you got two cars. One car has a brand new paint job, but it's been driven for 300,000 miles. The other car is brand new, never been driven by nobody, brand new paint job, brand new engine, has 0 miles. Which car do you think a man is going to want to buy? They're both the exact same price. We're comparing cars to women. They're both the exact same price. Which one are you going to want to buy? You are going to want the nicer car with 0 miles. The one that's been ridden less. So that way it's not wore out and about to break down. The same thing applies for women. I've heard women say, men who ask a woman their body count, that's a red flag. And if a man don't want to be with you because of your body count, then you probably don't need to be with him anyway. Well, with that logic, you're actually passing up a guy who has morals and standards. So yeah, you probably do want to be with that guy. It's just you're not good enough because he feels like he's talking to the village slut. I mean, no man is going to want to look at a girl and be like, yes, I'm going to make you my girlfriend. I'm going to make you my wife. And every time I take you somewhere, you're going to fuck my friends behind my back. No man wants to be with you. The reason why a body count matters for a woman and it doesn't matter for a man is because, well, let's face facts. We're in control of marriage. You women want to get married and not be single and fuck around with multiple guys your entire fucking life. Then you want to be married. And guess what? You don't have no say-so in marriage. You don't control marriage. You control sex. You control access to your vagina. We control access to marriage. We're going to be the ones passing out the rings and marrying you. We're going to be the ones that is going to be paying all the bills. We're going to be the ones investing our time and our lives into this. You women, literally all you're going to be doing is sitting on your ass, taking care of kids and making sure a house is kind of clean and looking pretty. That's a woman's role for a man. We don't need you for any fucking thing else. And I know this is going to be a shocker to you. I know you're going to be like, well, women are valuable creatures. We provide more than just being a breeder machine. Really? Right now, without using Google, name 3 inventions that women have come up with. Don't bring up the Bluetooth shit that women have come up with that has benefited mankind and that we use on a daily basis. And I'm talking about shit like the internet, computers, phones, cars, roads, houses, buildings, period. Name something. I'll wait. Because you're not going to be able to name nothing. This ain't even common knowledge for women. Because it's so few and far and fucking between that it's unheard of. It happens. Doesn't mean there ain't out there. It's just very fucking rare. Women has benefited society and mankind by being breeders. Bottom line, if you have a high body count and you have put your emphasis on empowering yourself, then don't look for a man. Don't look for a boyfriend. Don't look for a husband. Look for a hookup, because that's just what you are, a hookup. You have the attitude of a hookup. You don't have the attitude of a wife. You know what makes a good wife? Fit, friendly, submissive, and compliant. Let me repeat that for you. Fit, friendly, submissive, compliant. Fit, friendly, submissive, compliant. Fit, friendly, submissive, compliant. If you can't be any of those, you're not going to be a good wife. Y'all sit here and talk about how y'all want to be on yachts. Y'all want to be in big ass fucking houses. Do you know how hard I work to put my wife and my kids in a $500,000 home? This ain't even $1 million home. This is a shitty ass little $585,000 home. You know how hard I work to put them in that motherfucker? You know how hard I work to make sure my wife don't have to cook a fucking meal every goddamn day, to where all she's got to do is maintain my kids and maintain my home, and I'm perfectly fucking happy? You know how hard us men have to work to provide these things that you women like? You know how hard I had to work to go out and people making comments, oh, you got what a man has got diamonds in his teeth. How's that feel? Are you a gold digger? Can he just go out and get you this? You know how hard I got to work to go out and provide her with a car that's up to date on the year, not something that she ain't driving something that's 10 years old, 5 years old, 2 years old, 3 years old. She's driving the new shit. You know how hard a man has to work to provide these things? I'm talking about 10, 12-hour shifts every day, no breaks. Baby girl, whenever he goes on lunch, he's going to have his boss behind him. When'd you take your lunch? How long you been on lunch? How long you think until you get back to work? Because I really need this done. With the underlying statement of, if you don't get the fuck up and hurry up, I'm going to have to let you go. That's what it is to be a man. Being threatened on a daily basis, all day, every fucking day. That's what it is to be a man. You women can't even handle a little bit of pressure of being a fucking housewife and a mother. You say it's a full-time job. No, it ain't a full-time job. Because if it was a full-time job, I would pay someone to sit at the house and monitor my wife. And whenever she sat down for 30 minutes to go watch TV, she'd have someone hovering above her. Hey, yo, you can't do that. You need to get up and go clean something. Get up right now, go clean something. The kids are at school, you need to be doing something. That's a full-time job. A full-time job consists of someone hovering over your fucking shoulder and making sure you don't sit on your ass for more than 20 minutes. Because that's legal break. That's, by legal definition, a break. You only get 2 breaks in an 8-hour shift. If you're lucky. If you're a man, that's a big fucking deal if you're lucky. Because that's true to fucking facts. If you're fucking lucky. Women. This is a double standard. And if you don't want it to be a double standard, then you need to be a high-income bitch. You need to want a stay-at-home daddy. You're going to need to want a man who don't work. And you need to be comfortable with that. You need to assume the role of a man, because that's what a man does. We're the ones who work, pay all the bills, and take care of our shit, while our women don't do nothing, pay no fucking bills. You see, when you have a man, whenever you women are in the role of a man and a man takes the role of a woman, y'all love to say that nigga ain't doing shit. Y'all love to talk shit about him, say he a fucking loser. But God forbid a man say you a fucking loser for doing the same damn thing. But men don't do that because it don't bother us. We accept roles of society. We're perfectly fucking cool with it. If it takes me working a 12-hour fucking day every day and not having a break, to have a wife to be able to have a wife at home, to do my cooking and fucking cleaning and taking care of my shit and my kids, making sure everything's fine. Whenever I get home, I have something to fucking eat and I don't come home to bitching and yelling and fucking arguing. That's a trade. Let's do it. See, men operate on logic. You women operate on emotions. Y'all need to stop operating on emotions And stop listening to these other fucking women who are not married and don't know what the fuck they're talking about. That's your problem. You're listening to these 20, 30-year-old women who are so inflated on fucking pride and ego and think they're fucking queens. They're not queens. A queen has a king. Okay, you a queen. Where the fuck's your king at? Where's your kingdom? Where's your house that your king is providing for you? You're a queen. Where the fuck is your empire? Because I don't see it. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Sticks and Politics. I hope we can work on society and our roles and get this shit figured out. But until next time, stay classy. This is Sticks and Politics.